Well, here we are again, around a neon cactus.
Just like a beauty queen, a shot of everything. She's a fire that keeps on burning, but that don't get me high. Like a hurricane heading to the brain, anything to get me closer, 'cause that don't get me high.
Give me something good. Give me something real good.
Get me higher, I wanna fly, yeah. Get me higher, I wanna take a ride. Get me higher, I wanna fly with you. I wanna fly with you. Yeah. A lucky dollar bill, another cheap thrill, another memory needs replacing. 'Cause that don't get me high. I need the medicine for some adrenaline. I need the feeling to last me longer. 'Cause that don't get me high.
Yeah, give me something good. Oh, give me something real good.
Get me higher, I wanna fly, yeah. Get me higher, I wanna take a ride. Get me higher, I wanna fly with you. Tell me how to satisfy you, 'cause I don't wanna waste my time slipping away, slipping away. Give me something good. Give me something good. Give me something good. Give me something good. Get me higher, I wanna fly, yeah. Get me higher, I wanna take a ride. Get me higher. Get me higher. Get me higher, I wanna fly with you.
Bow, 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 bow.
Oh my God! Welcome to episode. Did you see my David Lee Roth face there? Welcome to episode 30 of Around a Neon Cactus. This is the Van Halen episode. That was "Fly with You" off of our German album San Antonio.
That's a sentence.
That's a sentence. We are the last Bandoleros, and this is a Van Halen edition Around a Neon Cactus. And a lot of you guys might be thinking, how is this going to work? Well, me and my brother grew up on Van Halen. My dad kind of, I wouldn't say force-fed it because it tasted good, but I mean, he was just like, here's Van Halen 1, and here's the next record. And so we were kind of really deep into it. And so much so that I feel like every time I approach, especially playing drums, I always have Van Halen in my head because that's just what I associate playing drums with, being a kid. So
Yeah, well, you have the Alex feel and also his fills. I hear Van, not only his volume and his intensity, but you also play with the same sort of fills, patterns and stuff that he does, you know?
yeah, I also come from that school, well, because I watched him so much of falling down the stairs and hoping you land on your feet, because I never really know what I'm playing. I'm just hoping that it kind of will work out, you know? Yeah, so why don't we do What's in Your Cup? Get going.
Let's get it going. Let's
What's
do a little,
in your cup?
What's in your cup? I'll get her started here. I've got my Sugar Skull mug again. This is my and I'm doing at this point in time. My schedule's so wacky, guys. I'm drinking coffee at all hours of the day. It's dark outside. I still have a cup of coffee. This week, as I found a new park over by Nissan Stadium, right here by the river. Cumberland River runs by the stadium, and I've been riding my motorcycle over there. and I found this new little couple of rocks that are right on the river, and you can get there. You know, it's like a pedestrian bridge, and I go there and I hang out. These ducks come up, and they'll like literally sit right next to you. Amelia, what do you got? What do you got in your cup, Bubba?
In honor of Van Halen, I got some Smoking Loon.
Smoking Loon.
So I'm gonna pour myself a little glass right now.
What's the story there? What?
Oh man, it's not a very good story. Eddie Van Halen was like really out of his mind and drinking a bunch, and he was just drinking this from the bottle, Smoking Loon, which is like it's good, but it's an inexpensive like California wine. And he would just go down to Ralph's by his house and just buy a bunch and come back and just drink them from the bottle. It's like it was a really bad time. But my highlight is I've been hiking pretty much every day. There's an agricultural center right here by my house that I didn't know that there were all these trails. I guess now during quarantine time.
Nice. DJ.
Awesome.
What about you? Bubba?
Drinking a little orange creamsicle. Delicious.
Nice.
And I bought a cactus today.
Oh,
And
not a neon cactus, a real cactus.
a real cactus, yeah. And I named her Edith.
Oh, that's a great cactus name.
I don't know where she's going to live yet, but somewhere in my house.
He's a looker. That one.
That's amazing. She's a looker. That's amazing.
Yeah, so everybody meet Edith. Edith, meet everybody. And yeah, that's what I'm up to. How about you, Diggy?
I've got, in honor of Michael Anthony,
Okay.
I've got a lot of Jack Daniels in here. Probably one of the most underrated bassists of all time.
I would agree with you.
I've been spending quarantine with family, doing some fishing. I'm recording a lot of music. Let's take a little video. What are we calling this little segment?
Go Diego, go.
Yes.
Let's see it.
So I'm here in my newly assembled recording studio, cabin recording studio. I'm here in Georgia at my in-laws. Me and my wife came here about a month ago. We felt it was safe after we were quarantined in Nashville alone for a month and they were quarantined here for a month. We felt it was safe to be together. They have some beautiful land here, a couple of ponds where we can go fishing, and obviously this cool cabin that I'm in that they allowed me to make into a recording studio. And out here I could be as loud as I want. What's cool about this cabin is it was built in the mid-50s by my mother-in-law's father. He built it with his bare hands. And then I believe in the 70s they would hold church in here. So there's a lot of cool history. I'm grateful that they're letting me rock in here hard. So let me show you, here's a bit of music. I'm working on a song I wrote with a buddy of mine. We call him Kin Blood. And I need a guitar solo. Let's see what happens.
Why can't it always be this easy? Why can't it be this easy? I don't even know what my phone is. I don't even know what.
I'm actually pretty happy with that. I think we'll keep it. But the cool part about being on the farm here is if I would get stuck, just go throw a line out, go fishing for a bit, clear my head, not think about music, and then come back and be inspired. Anyway, back to the show.
Dude,
That looks
that
so.
tractor,
so
that,
much fun.
That's amazing. That's awesome.
All right, so should we play a song?
let's do it.
Do a little Van Halen.
Let's do it. Dance the night away.
Have you seen her? So fine and pretty, fool me with the style and ease. And I feel her from across the room. Yes, it's love in the third degree.
That's a fun song.
That song reminds me of being like a kid summertime outside in a pool or something.
And I love that nylon guitar. You know, I heard David Lee Roth say once that like that's where that whole vibe came from. It came from like that sort of like Spanish mariachi vibe. Because, you know, them being in Southern California, they were around a lot of that music too. So they were influenced by that as well.
I first discovered Van Halen during the Hagar days. So I'm definitely one of those guys that leans more Hagar than David Lee Roth.
I love you so much, Jerry. You are literally like another big brother to me. You're being judged by not only me, but so many people watching right now.
I know.
You guys have reintroduced me to Van Halen. I didn't really grow up on them. One of my best friends, Dave, you guys know him. He goes by Dave Halen.
That's right.
He loves Van Halen so much that he took a piece of Eddie's house, like that had fallen off his house, and he built it into his guitar. Listening to you guys play Van Halen riffs all the time has opened my mind up to how amazing those guys are, how great the music is, and watching videos of them with you guys on the tour bus, the energy is unbelievable. I get it. I could see the influence pouring out of you guys always. It's awesome. Kindred spirits. It's fun playing with half of Van Halen in this band. It's great.
All right, well, let's play another one then.
Let's do it.
Since you brought up Hagar, why don't we do a little finish what you started?
1, 2.
Dude, finish what you started. That is a great tune.
I like
Man.
that song, man. To me, it's cool because it's a little country. It's kind of and it's Stonesy too.
Oh, it is. You know, they were Eddie Van Halen and Sammy Hagar are quoted saying they were trying to write a Rolling Stones song.
They get lumped into the hair band thing because they have long hair, but they had so much more diversity to the sound and what they would do. My father was a musician in Europe, and when they came over on the boat to pay for the boat or to pay for the fare, the whole family played.
Really?
Yeah.
Like on the boat or like?
Yeah, so like Eddie was on piano, I think Alex was on saxophone, and like they're like real deal musicians.
Yeah, you can tell. Yeah. Well, this has been fun, gents. Little BH.
You guys, as always, everybody, I hope everyone's staying safe at home and healthy and happy. And we'll see you next week on Around a Neon Cactus.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and thank you for all the stars. You guys are amazing. We really appreciate it over the weeks. Thanks, guys.
Tune in next week at 7:30 p.m. for another episode of Around a Neon Cactus.